Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Garrett here and we are back today in Farming Simulator 15, and today I managed to get a crop on field 5 that didn't wither. So we're gonna harvest that today and then get into some chipping, wood chipping. So first off we'll just start this guy. Oh, it's not working. I see. It's because it has canola in the tank already, just like a minuscule amount. Oops. Come on. Bam! TKO on the truck. Not like we were trying to do a TKO on the truck, but okay. That pipe's actually longer than I thought. Dump all that out, and then while this tank starts to fill... I keep hitting the darn thing. This header's so clumsy. Okay. And then once this thing starts filling up, we'll go and dump that little bit at like the nearest grain selling place. There we go. Now it's working. Okay. So you, my friend, need to get flipped back over. And we'll just go to this, what is this? US Grain 1. Go over here and dump this little bit of canola over there. Maybe make up just the amount of fees that we had to pay while we waited for the stuff to grow. I'm thinking we'll do the wood chipping up in this forest here. Either there or closer to the biomass heating plant, because that's where we're going to be dumping everything. $2,000. Yeah, that about made up the fees we had to pay during while I waited for the stuff to grow. Okie dokie. And I'll just park it up here, and we'll wait for it to fill up. Actually, how fast is it filling up? I'm kind of curious. Let's see here. This is going to take this thing forever to harvest. 51% already. Okay, so we're going to have to dump it pretty often here. Well, that's good. We have a good yield. That's nice. And then we've got... Actually, what I did also off camera is I put the big tractor on the wood chipper here. It has more than enough power. And so we could do actually a little bit of this while we wait for the harvester to fill up. But actually I have a clever idea. Actually, I'll bring this over closer to the biomass heating plant because I kind of want to do the chipping over there so you don't have to drive the truck as far. However, I don't know if there's many forests over by the biomass heating plant. We'll see though. This tractor's so cool, it's way overkill for this chipper. It's normally our seeding tractor, but you guys don't see it in operation because I normally do the seeding off camera. But it is a beast of a tractor for sure. So, okay, so we're going the right way. We're going the right way, that's always nice to know. And there's a plane out there off in the distance. I think that's what I'm going to do for my final episode of American Outback is try to intercept one of those planes with a helicopter. But yeah, last episode I didn't even notice, but that's the halfway mark of the series, which is really mind-boggling because this series has gone by so quick. I didn't think we were nearly that far along in it, but yeah, we are very close, or not very close. We're about halfway to being done with this series, which is, like I said, completely mind-boggling. So now we search for a forest. Actually, I'm probably gonna have to go back and empty the harvester. It's probably full. Is it full? Yep, it's full. Now it'd be interesting to see how much one load fills up this truck. Yeah, it's gonna fill it maybe 20%. 20% is my guess. Give or take a few percents. Actually, it's gonna be more like 25 here. It's gonna be more than 20. Wow, okay. I will take it for sure. Okay, so we're only gonna be able to fit about 3 loads in this truck before we have to go dump. So that can stay there. I think what I'm gonna do is, actually no, I'm gonna buy another truck so we can use that for our chipper truck. And then we need another bed for it. Okay. The reason why I have that truck parked there. Shortcuts. Alrighty, now we're off to the biomass heating plant to find a little forest, hopefully. Okay. And this road should take us directly to it, if I am not mistaken. Yeah, it gets us pretty close. Okay. Okay, so so apparently now we're driving through Central Park. If there even is, whatever you want to call this place, Central Park in the American Outback. So there's not a forest here. I wonder if there's just forests in the corners, because if there's a forest in the corner, we might be able to do this. Because the biomass heating plant is just right over there. Oh, forest. Oh, there's a fighter jet. Nope, no forest over here. Just over the one over by Field 5, which is kind of bad because we're gonna have to make a haul every time we get a truck full. So we'll have to turn the tractor around and bring it back over here. But this is good. We're exploring the map and we can get a idea of where everything is. You can see where the texture gets less quality because that's the edge of the map. So this forest will do. And we need to go check on the harvester again. Yep, it's full again. We're gonna get so much from this. Beginning to second guess my my decision to fertilize, because it's making it kind of a pain to empty all these. Cruise control. This is like a ton. The yield is so good. We're approaching where we are at now, 50% full in the truck. Check that. Now we're at 60% full. Alrighty, 61%. So yeah, one more combine load and this truck will be full. Find the right tractor here. Okay, turning around. We're gonna do some chipping. "42 chugging. Chug, chug, chug." Okay, first person driving, and we're towing this chipper behind it. No small chipper, but it's small for this tractor. This tractor's huge. Okay. We are on an intercept course for the forest. Actually, no, we're not. We're complete wrong forest. This forest over here. There we go. Ha! Look at the rear view mirrors. It's a plow or whatever. Has kind of a shortcut the modders took. That's kind of hilarious. Okay, there's our chipper truck. We can just go over here. I'll park this. Well, actually, I don't think there's any way the thing's gonna be full yet. The combine. Trying to get us oriented right. This will do. Fold out support feet. Pipe out. Let's see. Do you recognize that as a tipper? Come on. This doesn't recognize it as a tipper. We're gonna have to get a different tipper. There we go. Alrighty. So now we'll just check on the harvester here. Full is it here? Not very actually, but we'll empty it just because. and we'll just go with it until this truck is full, and then we'll go dump. And that should be enough to get us another tractor to pull that chipper, and then we don't have to maneuver that huge tractor around with it. So this episode is probably going to go a bit longer than most. We are already at the 15-minute marker, and we are not even close to being done with harvesting this field. So yeah, it might be a little bit. So yeah. Waiting. Fill up, please. We're at 93. $94, $95. Okay, so let that thing turn around here, and we'll go back with it. We're not going to get too far until this thing's full. %, full. 99% full. 100% full. Alrighty. We'll go dump. I'm curious to see what's the price. We should check that. Wheat is staying the same, but what price actually? Well, that's a decent price. 1,139. It's decent. Decent. Okay. Whip it on in here. This is actually a decent amount of money here. $56,000. Pretty good. Not nearly enough for as big of a tractor as we need for that chipper, so we'll have to wait for the next load. So we'll just put this here. And it will wait for this thing to be full. We're at 36 already. Jeez, okay. So then I think we'll do this tree first. Alrighty. Why isn't that moving? I have a solution. Having to learn these controls all over again. There we go. Textbook. How did I miss that? Come on. Actually, turn on wood crusher. That might be a good idea. Let that eat it up. It's eating it. And how quick is it filling this up? Of course, it stopped eating it when I jumped in here. Oh yeah, because you have to be in the darn tractor for it to work. I forgot. What a dumb mistake. Okay. It's eating it. Oh, it veered off at the end. Alrighty, that is one tree complete, and it filled this up 8%. That's pretty reasonable. That's about 10,000 just for that tree, which is a whole lot less than what you get if you just sell the tree to the lumber place or whatever, which is good because selling it to the lumber place is overpowered. And so I wanted it to be not very overpowered. I wanted to play semi-legitly. Fill up. And then once you fill up, then we'll go back to chipping. Getting there. We're approaching 20%. We are at 20%. Alrighty, there we go. Now we need to go cut down another one. This one here will do. Is it leaning? There we go, now it fell. Boom! There we go. Let that roll down to the end here. I'll cut this into more manageable pieces this time. Also known as just cut it in half. That works. Okay. There we go. Now we've got it. Pull it in here and chip it. Okay, I think we need to pick it up more by the middle. It's so hard. I'm trying to relearn the controls of thing like this as an arm. Because I haven't used like a Scorpion King or whatever in a long time. Eat it up, I say. Eat it up. It's eating it up. Crush it. Crush it, I say. Well, now we gotta move it again. Actually, I think we just need to press it down onto the conveyor. There we go. Crushing our own claw. Alrighty, that half of the tree is done. Now we need to go check here. Oh, perfect timing. It's still running. However, it is very close to stopping, so we have to get under that pipe pretty quick. We did it. Yay! Let her fill up. This will probably get us to about 60% or more. 60% or more. We are approaching 50. We are now at 50. But good news is we are about halfway done with this field, so that's good. As long as we can keep this combine running, then we can get this done at an okay speed. Alrighty, that's done. Okay. Now I gotta reach over and grab the other half of the tree that's over there. Hopefully this boom is long enough. We'll see. Reach. Reach. Is it gonna reach? No, it's not gonna reach. Okay. Oh, it's basically just the tiny top of the tree. We don't need to worry about that. I think we'll move the whole chipping outfit over down here. Shut off that. Turn off wood crusher, fold up support feet, and move it here real quick. This will work. Got a small one and a bigger one here. Actually, this big one's huge. Okay, that'll work. And then we'll go to the chipper truck. How full is the chipper truck? 20%. Very nice. Maybe we'll get a whole truck full by the time the combine is done. So I'm gonna go for the big one here. Right? Yeah, okay. Alrighty. Cut, cut, cut. It was falling. It was. Now I gotta cut it again. There we go. tilt down support feet. Actually, don't turn on the thing yet. We need to... Okay, there we go. Actually, I'm gonna move this up just to be safe. Don't want to lose any of this. This is very, very expensive material. Trying to move a tree over a tractor is not working very well. However, we will get there. Actually, we're lifting the whole thing right now. We can just manhandle it here. Here we go. Now we're in position to start chipping. Kind of. We're in a position. Okay, now we can turn on the crusher. Have a good time. Well, I said no, I won't have a good time. Thank you, though. Now it's kind of having a good time. I've got my claw poised and ready if the thing decides it wants to stop working. Devour the whole tree. Come on. Get in there. Get in there. There it goes. Okay. Now that went from 20 to 32. Very nice. Now we will empty this harvester. We did not keep it going. We failed. Yeah, if you guys have watched up to this point and you guys are still watching, props to you guys, because I know this video is getting a bit long here. But this is actually going to be the last load in this truck before it's full. So we can go dump again. So I think the power requirement on the chipper was 250 horsepower, and I'll have to go check how much a tractor with that much power costs in the shop, because I don't recall. I think it was either the Dutes Far or the case right above it, the case Puma. $93, close enough, we'll go dump. Close enough, I say. Here we go. So what, did the price of wheat go down? Nope, it stayed the same. Coolio, coolio. Alrighty, 53, so let's check here. Tractors. Dudes is 263. But I wanted to get the T8, so that's 254. Okay. Well, it costs 254 and it's 320 as far as horsepower. So 2 more loads of grain will do it. I don't know if we're going to get 2 more loads out of this field or not, but regardless, if we don't, the wood chip load will definitely cover it. Okay, so now we'll cut down this one. Cutting down trees in the weeds. It's gonna fall over? Huh? You gonna fall over? No, of course not. Why would you ever want to fall over? I'll cut you a second time. Now you'll go. Well, you were gonna go. Oh, come on. Trees don't come down when I cut them. I get kind of frustrated. Okay, if it doesn't fall down this time, it's got some serious issues. There we go. Please don't roll into the canyon. Please. Please, 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 please. Stop. Now we've got it pretty good with the claw. I'll back it out of here. Okay, now it's recognizing that as the nearest tipper. So I'll move the tree around here. Manhandling a tree with a wood chipper. Bring it in, turn on the chipper, bonk, have a good time. There we go. Now you have a wonderful time inside of my chipper. Go. There we go. Now it's about done. Okay, we were at 32 on the truck, and now we're at 41. Very nice. Now we'll go check on the harvester, which no doubt has stopped. Yep, knew it. But the good news is we are almost done. We are almost done. Oops, there we go. You can do that. They'll just keep emptying. So now we can go back to doing more chipping. I want to do these trees here that are monsters. Put that there. Put you over here. Okay, so that's good. Do this one first. Okay. Oh, it was leaning. It was the leaning tower of Pisa. There you go. No, don't go down there. Ah, well. Let's try this again. So it's pretty much, there's no way it's going to fall any other way but that way. We're just slashing this to shreds. There we go. Please don't go down there. Yep, it went down there. Okay. Well. Just have to settle for one of these small ones. Come on, where are you gonna let me cut you? There we go. There we go. Boom. That's cut. I'll just use this to knock it down. On top of me truck. Please don't lose it. I'm manhandling this way more than this claw should be able to handle. I was thinking maybe it might break it. It might. Turn on the chipper. Go. Into the chipper you go. You know there's no way out. It's your destiny. There is no escape. It is your destiny. Please work. Just go in the chipper because I need to go empty a combine. I don't want to do it until you're in the chipper. Come on. Get in there. Come on. There we go. Now it's working. Now it's working. There we go. And now we're at 50%. Very nice. And you need to be emptied again. Now we go do another tree. Okay. Now you please cooperate and fall the right way. That would be very nice. It's probably thinking, okay, you're cutting me down, taking my life, cutting me to shreds so you can sell me, and you're telling me to fall the right way. Why does this seem messed up to me? I don't know why it would seem messed up. Anyway. There we go. Now she be fallen. Boom. Boom, boom. Very nice. It was kind of the right way. Kind of the right way. Fully extended, there's no way we're gonna get to it, so we will move this. Okay. Here we go. Get a hold of you if it's the last thing I do. Haha, manhandle it. You're up in the air. I'm even getting you somewhat close to the chipper. Come on. There we go. Turn on the chipper. There we go. Now it's a taking it. Come on. Yeah. Filling it up. Last little bit. Okay. Now what are we at? I'm guessing 59. Yay! I guessed it 59. You'd think I'd know my equipment. Okay. Now how full are you? Probably getting close. Wow, he's actually, once I empty him here, he should be able to finish the whole thing. Cruise control while we wait. We might actually get another full load here. So it's not going to be nearly enough to get us a tractor all by itself. However, with the wood chips, it will definitely be enough. %, full in the truck. $86. And then I'll just cruise back with it. Now you can turn around and I'll go back up with you. It's like, this thing looks like, sometimes I think this thing looks like a rice harvester, this combine, just because it has tracks on the front of it, because if you know anything about rice and how they grow it, it's very wet, and it's literally stands in like 3 feet of water all of its life. So yeah, we've got rice paddies kind of around our house, and it's a breeding ground for mosquitoes. There's tons of water, but anyway, it's very muddy, very, very muddy. So the rice harvesters, they all have tracks on them so they can get through the rice paddies without getting stuck. So yeah, that's why this harvester reminds me of a rice harvester. Actually, we might actually be able to get to the end of this without being full. It's gonna be close. So this is a pretty good yield, a very good yield actually for this field. This is, well, I mean, then again, this is the biggest field on the map. But yeah, it is a very good yield. I'm very happy with it. So let's see here. Okay, we're at 97. We might not be able to. 98. 99. Yep, we're not making it. We're that close. That close. Okay. So then that'll just go in the tank, and I'll get it once I get back from dumping this. But actually, next time we use that combine, it's probably still going to be wheat, so I mean, I could just leave it in there, but I'll dump it anyways. Hold up. Dump. Now, okay, so I don't think we'll break 200,000. Nope, didn't even break 190. Okay. So we'll go back and get this little bit out of the combine. Because there's little bit, just a little bit. Pipe out. Unload. There we go. Pipe in. Fold harvester. Unfold the header. Detach the header. Hook up the header. Attach. And now we go park it. I love this header. It gives you, like, you don't even have to get a header trailer. Because header trailers get annoying. Headers are infamous for falling off, header trailers. But this one's built in, so go down the road and don't have to worry about it falling off. But now we'll just park this back over at the tomato warehouse, and then we'll dump the chipper truck, and then see if we have enough money to buy that tractor, and we'll call it an episode. We are approaching the 1 hour mark, and I know that is a very, very long video. Very long video, but Farming Simulator, you know, is one of those games that basically you sit down and you can play it for hours without stopping. It's not a game you can play for just 5 minutes or whatever. Okay. We will go dump basically 60% full. So actually, what's the price of wood chips right now? Wood chips has actually gone up. It's not still not a very good price, but or not a good price for wood chips. Very good price, just not good for wood chips. Okay, we are on an intercept course with the biomass heating plant. Problem is, we're gonna have to go through this canyon, which might end up flipping the truck. Go, truck, I know you can do it. I know you can. Nope, you can't. I know you can't. I knew you couldn't. Driving through the canyons, driving through the canyons. Please go. Please. Go. Go. Yeah. Nope. Okay. We might be in a pickle trying to get out of this. Probably a very stupid idea on my part. I have to go extreme cross hill here. In real life, this truck would be rolling down the bank here, but this is Farming Simulator, and they pretty much glue the vehicles to the ground so they don't flip that easy, or as easy as in real life. Okay, now we are there, or we're basically there. Still gotta drive through the darn neighborhood. Oh, there's the town of the American Outback. That's actually a pretty cool view. Actually, you know what time it is. Screenshot time. There we go. Crashed into a telephone pole. Okay. So, now, this might actually be the grass field we use if we have to make hay for the cows, or the pigs, sorry, because we've got a storage shed for the mower. That's the sole reason. And, well, actually, and this is a pretty big grass field. Oh, there's another fighter jet. I can't believe I'd never seen one of those on this map until the Let's Play, because I played this map a pretty good deal before the Let's Play even started, and now we've seen, what, 3 or 4? Okay, what kind of money do we got in store for us here? $53,000. So not, well, let's see here. Tractors, T8 is $254. So man, not quite enough. If we would have probably put one more tree in there, we would have had it. But that's okay. I think that's going to conclude this episode. We are basically at the 1 hour mark. We will be over once I'm done with my intro, but I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like, because it really helps out my channel a lot. And if you really liked it, maybe think about subscribing to keep up to date with all of the awesome content coming out on my channel every single day. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and until the next one, I'll see you later. Goodbye.